Welcome back to Talladega Superspeedway. Ron Hornaday just coming out of the care center after going from on the pole to on your roof. Todd Bodine said you were joking in the care center that it was a smooth ride. How is that possible?
Well, you hate to say this, but Kevin didn't say it, but I brought the steering wheel back. If you can't win, you got to bring the steering wheel back. But it's such a good truck. All these guys, first of all, I got to thank the safety workers and all the guys who build my truck at KHI. This is unbelievable. I don't even know who clipped me, but Talladega, I mean, coming in the pits, I braked pretty hard, and Todd got in the back of me, and it probably ruined both of our days. But didn't know which lane to go to. You know, it's just if Todd was up there, we got to the outside, and he couldn't push me anymore because of his front fender or whatever. But it's cool to come here and let a lot of laps and learn a bunch. Too bad we ruined a good truck. I got to thank Kevin Delaney again, RCR. Easy Go. We're going to get Easy Go a win yet before the end of the year.
We're just glad you're okay. Thanks, Ron.
Well,
I gotta
are you ready?
I got to get all messed up again, don't I, Rick?
Here comes the field. Eric Almirola, Johnny Sauter,
Chris
Kyle
Fontaine's
Busch.
out of gas.
Fontaine slow on the bottom of the track.
Turn
Looks
left,
as though
Chris.
he's got problems. Get on the apron.
Turn left.
Here comes the field. Green flag back in the air. Almirola on the inside. Sauter on the outside, running second. Kyle Busch down on the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to push Eric Almirola.
There's Austin Dillon, Jason White, Johnny Sauter.
Remember, there's already a plan in effect with the 51 of Almirola and the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch talked to Almirola before this race. I'll help you around the racetrack. You did it for me last year. How about Jay White? He moved to the outside. Will he get help?
Yes, it looks like the 31 of James Busher is going to try to go with him.
There's the 84, Chris Fontaine. Stopped. He's on pit road.
Yeah, he's only one pit away from the last pit stall, so he's out of the way right now. We can finish this thing.
Oh, Busher bailed on Jay White. Jay White's in trouble.
Jay White's going to start dropping back now. Through the tri-oval, they will see the white flag. One lap of racing to go from Talladega.
One lap, bud. Watch your mirrors.
Austin Dillon, he was on the outside. Does he get any help? No, they're going to hang him out.
He got rooted out too. When will Kyle Busch make his move on Almirola? How does he make his move?
Or will he make his move? Almirola pushed him to the win a year ago.
They were teammates. They're not now.
Still in line. Still in line.
He'll try to jump around that 51 truck.
Down the back stretch, getting ready to come into turn number 3 for the final turn here at Talladega.
We got a long way to go to the start-finish line.
Almirola in front of Kyle Busch. Back behind him, Sauter.
Bring it to the checker. Bring it to the checker.
And the 88 of Matt Crafton. Are they going to make the move? Here comes Sauter looking to the inside. Almirola in front of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is going to move to the inside. It's a drag race. They're 3 wide at the stripe. It looked as though Kyle Busch may have outlasted Almirola 2/1000ths of a second.
Holy cow.
Unbelievable.
I think you got it, bud.
3 wide at the stripe. Kyle Busch gets it by 2/1000ths of a minute or a second.
Kyle Busch tried to upset the truck of Almirola. He tried to get in the back of it.
Of a second. Hell yeah.
Get him wiggling around and make the move to the inside, and it worked perfectly.
That's really
Johnny
cool.
Sauter looks as though scored third in this one. He was 29/1000ths of a second back.
Heck of a job, bud.
What a finish. Man, these guys in these trucks never disappoint us.
The third place truck was 29/1000ths of a second behind.
It was 3 wide at the stripe. And
Jumping up and down right there because you drive it, just pulled one off.
2/1000ths of a second separated 1 and 2.
Look at him shaking his head. He can't believe it either.
And one of the things you've always got to realize when you come to Talladega, you cannot go below the double yellow line.
Driving there, but I'm telling you what, Gates?
That's Rick
That's
Rick.
why he's Kyle Busch.
That was amazing.
Almirola moved up the racetrack just enough to open it up for the 18. Take a look.
He didn't move up as much as he was shoved around, Rick. He's all over the back of that truck. You know he's just driving the front tires. He wasn't driving the back ones. Look at Johnny Sauter diving to the outside.
Look at Kyle sideways.
Unbelievable.
Took the checker out of control.
Yeah, look at this.
This is going to be a great angle.
As they come to the stripe.
Great shot, guys.
Busch goes down to the bottom. Sauter goes up to the top. And right at the stripe, it's amazing. Johnny Sauter is right at the door of the 51, and he finishes third.
That's what 2/1000ths of a second looks like.
I did not know that, Bill. I wondered what it looked like. That's pretty cool.
How about the winning crew chief? Is he celebrating yet, Krista?
Yeah, we're on our celebratory walk towards victory lane. Eric Phillips, you had fists pumping in the air. Were you even surprised, though, because on the radio it was push him to victory lane. Were you surprised when Kyle made that move?
I knew what he was going to do. That's why he's Kyle Busch. I just got to thank Traxxas, Toyota, and all these people, Rick and Kyle, for giving me this opportunity. I'm just a lucky guy to sit up here every week. And Kyle Busch is the man. That's why these fans love him. Some of them hate him, but he gets it done when it's money time.
Or hate him, you can't deny what he has done in a car or truck. Eric Phillips is running to victory lane.
Well, he has plenty of time to get there because Kyle Busch is not done celebrating yet.
Oh, no. The bow once again for Kyle Busch. Again, he was going to push Eric Almirola.
He wasn't going to push him to the win.
Almost to the start-finish line. Out of the tri-oval, he moves to the bottom of the track.
Hey, Rick, I didn't buy that from the beginning. There was no way he was just going to go run second without trying to pass Almirola.
They were working together. There's no question about that. That plan was formulated well before the race started.
Watch this finish, guys.
3 trucks crossing within 31 thousandths of a second. Adam Alexander.
And you can only imagine the frustration for Eric Almirola, his crew chief Richie Waters, leading there late, an opportunity to get one at Talladega, and it slips away. Take us through the final lap as you came through the tri-oval, Eric.
I was at his mercy. He could have went to my outside. He could have went to my inside. I tried to do everything I could to try and protect as long as I could. I think NASCAR maybe should look at that. It looked like he went below the yellow line right there to right before the start-finish line. It was really close, but God dang it, I hate to lose one like that, man. These guys work awfully hard on our speedway stuff, and to lose one like that is bad. He's below the yellow line. You can see it right there.
And Eric, obviously last year, you two worked together at that stage. You were teammates. A lot of conversation yesterday in practice, again this morning, about you two working together. Had there been conversations between the two spotters prior to that last restart?
Yeah, we had talked about it. We knew we wanted to stay together. We had good trucks. We saw that in practice yesterday, and I knew I had a good truck yesterday. I pushed Johnny there to the lead when I felt like it was time to go, and man, that's disappointing if they give that win to him. I feel like I let these guys down, but I don't really know what else I could have done.
Thanks, Eric.
I'll tell you right here now, Kyle Busch is spinning, Michael. That's why he went down below the yellow line. You see the left side's down just a little bit below the yellow line, but I think there's no question that Kyle Busch won that race.
He didn't go there on purpose. That's where he went to try to save his car, save his truck. They got together. He was sideways over that yellow line.
Yeah, the name that comes up obviously is Regan Smith, that lost a race here because he went below the double yellow line. Now in victory lane, though, it is Kyle Busch. We go to Chris Devoda.
Kyle Busch takes a breath and then climbs out of the number 18 Traxxas Tundra. The winning truck, the 6th win for Kyle Busch this year. So Kyle, I know you've talked about which wins this year were most special. Obviously the first one at Nashville as a driver owner, the sweep at Bristol. But that move at Talladega as a driver owner, where's that one compare?
That's cool. I didn't want to do it. Man, Eric deserved to win the race. I mean, he deserved it from last year, but I had Johnny pushing on me, and I was getting loose through the tri-oval, just trying to stay with the 51, and I turned it back to the bottom to try to straighten it back out, and I was still loose alongside of him, but I thought the 13 was going to my bottom, so I wanted to block him, but man, it was just crazy there at the end. I can't thank Traxxas, this Toyota Tundra. Man, these guys do an awesome job here at Kyle Busch Motorsports. M&M's, Flexco, NOS Energy Drink, Gillette, of course, and our good friend Jim Hunter passed away this morning, so thoughts go to him and his family and everybody. So real proud of all these guys, but you know, this was a cool one.
No doubt Jim Hunter would have loved that move, as do all the race fans. But you mentioned Eric Almirola. Was there any thought where you thought this could get a little controversial, and especially talking about where the yellow line was, when you thought what happened last year, him pushing you to the win?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I mean, I was like, I just want to push him. You know, I got under his back bumper off of 4, and we came to the tri-oval, and my stuff started getting loose because I thought I had Johnny pushing me. And so I kind of steered up a little bit to kind of save it, and then I figured, well, I can't go too high. Johnny's going to go to my bottom, so I had to bring it back down, and I got underneath Eric, and at that point, you know, you just got to stay in the throttle and keep digging. And, you know, I don't even know where the yellow line was, but for as loose as my stuff was through there, I was trying to save it and get away from those guys and not spin out. So all in all, you know, again, great job by these guys, great Butler seat today. and you know, everybody with Camping World and all the great folks here, and the fans in the stands was cool too.
And Kyle, the owner's title, is this thing not over yet?
It's not over until it's over. It ain't over. So, you know, we've got, I don't know where they are right now, but, you know, we feel comfortable with where we're at. And to win today with our Traxxas Tundra and to go to Homestead with Traxxas on board. And, of course, you know, we're going to have interstate batteries at Texas next week. And then Phoenix is going to be Z-Line Designs again. So it's going to be cool. You know, we're looking forward to these last 4 races, and it's going to be a shootout and a fight to the end.
Well, Kyle, we're getting word unofficially you're 45 points up on Germain Racing.
Cool. Thank you.
So a big smile on his face, and obviously Eric Almirola disappointed. That is the closest margin of victory in series history since we have had electronic scoring. Ever. Unbelievable finish. And of course the biggest racetrack we race at.
And they're sideways.